And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Up the middle. Sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Pirates lineup now. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Home team down a run here in the second game of the series. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Two outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds here. That one ripped. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Pete Alonso now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And strike two.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the three-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with two outs.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Way outside, straight to the backstop. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Throw on to Olsen. Play made. That ends the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh. They trail here 1-0. Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Montas, in his 8th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. That's hard hit on the line. Hernandez makes the grab, and there's one down. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
One out, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. There's a strike.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And he chases that one. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Braves go down quickly here, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second. Here's O'Neal Cruz. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. The pitch. That one ripped, but foul. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. To first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
And a foul ball left side.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his...
Runner on the move. Base hit center field. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with a well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now, Key Brian Hayes. Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. We're tied at one. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Nico Horner. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Now the 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And here is Andy Rodriguez. At the belt and fires. And it drops in. The throw in, but it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Jake Fraley. Up the middle, dives, and he can't hang on. Goes to second, safe there. David Fletcher coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Now it's the second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw into third, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
On the ground right side. Over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Tyler Matzik comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Runner takes off for third. Down the line. And that drops foul.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Man at second.
That's a ball.
Runner on the go again. This one in the air. Riley puts it away, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And it's fouled away. And now the lefty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around third. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. What a stop. Nicely done for the out. But they take the lead on a huge 7-run outburst. We play 2 full. It's the Pirates 7 and the Braves 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, the center fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Tripled and scored to lead off the game.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
1 down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-2 is the count.
The Pirates up big in this one. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, right field. Reynolds trying to get there. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Arcia stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1.
Give it all you got. Give it all you got. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so.
Back here in Pittsburgh, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And the batter now, Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. Fly ball center field. Harris racing after it. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's 1 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Endy Rodriguez. Singled and scored his first time. Hard ground ball, base 9. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so
I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Foul ball. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
The punch out there, and now 2 gone.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed.
There goes the runner. Gets the bunt down the right side, and they tag him out. Pirates leave 1, and they're on top 7-1. Montas back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. And he's already singled in this game. Slapped foul. 1 down, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Left field. Hayes sizes this one up. That's out number 2. Austin Riley digs in now. And that's in for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Hernandez settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. John Chabi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ryan Reynolds. Here comes a pitch. And that one ripped to left. And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter, the first baseman.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 8-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, 1 away. O'Neal Cruz will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. High fly ball, right field. Acuna after it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez, the next Pirate to hit. Just off the inside edge.
1-0.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Arcia whips it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Cannonball coming. It's now 8-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at PNC Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So now here's the DH, Anthony Santander. That's a strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. His second of the year. It's 8-2.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run. And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy. Fly to left his first time. Strike on the inside corner. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line. Hauls it in to end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And he deals. On the ground, right side. Olsen takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nico.
Next is the Pirates DH, Nico Horner. 1 for 2. Bounce to the left side. Riley fires to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one fouled off. The Pirates up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Top of the 6th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is down low.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Fastball for a strike. Harris gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Out towards left center. Cruz running hard to get it. And he can't make the play. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. One home run shy of 200 for his career. Steps off, lead runner back to second. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Montas is done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Johan Oviedo.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Kicks and deals. Acuna punches one foul right side. First and second, no outs. And we're the top half of the sixth. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Hayes drifts towards it, and in foul ground he pulls it down. 1 out. Matt Olson up to the plate. That one in there across the letters.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. Oh, 1 now. That one to first, and that's just foul. Righty delivers. Struck him out looking. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Jake Fraley. And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
These Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall.
And that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
That one hit to right. Acuna there. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Brian Reynolds. On the ground. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Into center and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
In the air, left field, sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They lead at 8-2. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. The line to kick the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Anthony Santander next up for the Braves. And first offering is fouled off.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track.
Now this is through for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Headed down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now one away.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And a foul ball. Base knock right field. In comes the run from third. And it's 8-3. In there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And he pumps it a strike. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
One at second. Over to first, but he beats it. Here's Orlando Arcia. Right through there for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The Braves down by 4 here in the second game of the series. Two outs. That's towards center. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and we're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ian Gibaut. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Towards first. Olsen steps on the bag and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Teoscar Hernandez, the next Pirate to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
0-2.
Now he steps out of the box as he asks for time. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That to right. Acuna after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Good eye in that
That's the
spot.
ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Hunter Harvey.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Acuna now. The pitch. Ball
That's
1
a ball.
there. Harvey, 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2013. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Line drive. Caught.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And in one hops the wall. Throw is high and over his head.
Oh, he's safe.
1 down. And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. That's in there. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike. 1 away with a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hayes drifts towards it. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Marcell Ozuna. In there, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. The pitch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Strand 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Corner stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And the 0-2. Hit hard. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Up next for the Pirates, Endy Rodriguez. Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield, base hit. So digging in, Jake Fraley. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
A runner at third with less than 2 outs. This is the guy that usually comes through in these spots.
Swing, a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, way back there. In comes the run from third to add on. It's now 9-4, and he's got a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it,
Hard ground ball, base now. 1 runs in. Here's the throw. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Joe Jimenez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And now Brian Reynolds. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. One run is in. Now 2 runs score. And now it's 12-4. Tries to get back and save.
Back-to-back singles, ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there is perfect.
Alonso now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. That one lifted to left. Ozuna sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, O'Neal.
And at first, and now it's going to be O'Neal Cruz. And a swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one ripped right center field. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. It's a double, third hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Hit in the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. Both runners tagging from second and third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Pitch is in there. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
The Pirates up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. Line to left, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Just a really nice.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And there's a foul ball. Fletcher, the runner at second with one away. Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 strike away. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Pirates take the first 2 games of this series.
All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really look back. When you have that type of focus, your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
12-4 is the way this one finishes. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.